Do you like playing hide and seek? Well, let's play hide and seek with numbers today. So I see that I have nothing over here and I subtract these cupcakes to get these cupcakes. So let's first count these cupcakes. 1, 2, 3. So this is 3. And on this side, I have 1, 2, 2 cupcakes. And over here, I don't have anything. So this number or the cupcakes on this side are missing. And we need to find how many cupcakes are here. How many cupcakes should be here. Right? So basically, how many cupcakes are here so that if we subtract 3 cupcakes, we still have 2 cupcakes. Or I can say that suppose I have some cupcakes. You take away 3 cupcakes from me, but even after that, I have 2 cupcakes left with me. So how many cupcakes did I have in the first place? Right? So how many cupcakes did I have here? So how can I find that? Let's see. Suppose I have 1 cupcake only in the first place and you take away 3. Let's try and do that. So suppose I have 1. I have 1 and you take away 3. So I give you this and I cannot give you more than 1 cupcake because I just have 1 cupcake. So if I have 1 cupcake, you cannot take 3 cupcakes from me, right? So this is not a possible answer. Let's move to the next one. In this case, I have 1, 2. I have 2 cupcakes and you take away 3. So let me give you 3. I give you 1. I give you 2. But what about the third one? Well, I cannot give you any more because I just have 2. So I cannot give you 3 cupcakes. So 2 is not a possible answer. So let's see, let's try the next number, which is 3. Here I have 1, 2, 3 cupcakes. And you take away 3 cupcakes from me. So let me give you 3. 1, 2, 3. So I give you 3 cupcakes. And how many do I have now? I have no cupcakes now. Or I have 0 cupcakes. But it is given that I am left with 2 cupcakes. So this is also not a possible answer. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cupcakes and you take away 3. So let me give 3 to you. 1, 2, 3. So I give 3 to you. How many am I left with? Let's count. 1. So I am left with just 1 cupcake. But it is given that I am left with 2. So even this is not a possible answer. Even 4 is not a possible answer. But did you observe something? Because I gave you 3 cupcakes, I cannot have less than 3 cupcakes. Because if I have less than 3 cupcakes, I cannot give you 3. Right? So I will have more than 3 cupcakes. So 4 could be a possible answer, But I've seen that if I have 4 and I give 3 to you, I would be left with only 1 cupcake. Let's try out the next number. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 cupcakes and you take away 3 from me. So you take away this one, and this one. And what am I left with? I'm left with this and this. So how many are these? 1, 2. So I'm left with 2. And this is what we started with. So if you take away 3 and I'm left with 2, it means that I have 5 cupcakes, right? So if I have 5 cupcakes and you take away 3 from me, I will be left with 2. So this is how we can find our hidden number. This 5 was the hidden number. This was hiding from us. And we have now found that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cupcakes minus 3 cupcakes give us 2 cupcakes. So this is how you can find a hidden number. So something minus 3 is equal to 2. Now what is this number? I need to find this number. So I can find it by trial and error. What we did right now is called trial and error. But the method which we used just now took a lot of time and it involved a lot of subtractions. So how can we do it in a simpler manner? Well, I gave you 3 cupcakes. So one thing to note was I will have more than 3 cupcakes. And after I gave you 3 cupcakes, I was left with 2 cupcakes. Now if I add two numbers, I get a bigger number because I am putting things together or combining things. So to get a bigger number, let us add these two. Let us add 3 and 2. So let's do that using finger mark counting. So I'll first take 3 finger marks. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll take 2 more finger marks. 1, 2. And let's see how many finger marks we have reached. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in total, there are 5 finger marks. So by adding 3 and 2, I get 5. Now this is the same which we got by this method. If I have 5, you take away 3, I am left with 2. It's the same as this. 5 minus 3 is 2. So we see that instead of taking the numbers one by one and trying it out, we can add these two numbers to get this number. Let's see. So we have something minus 2 is equal to 6. So there was some number from which 2 was subtracted and we got 6. So let us add these two because I know that this number will be a bigger number than 2. So let's add these two, 2 and 6. So let me add 2 and 6. So I'll take 2 finger marks first, 1, 2, and then I take 6 finger marks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 finger marks. So how many finger marks are there in total? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 finger marks. So we will have 8 here. 8 minus 2 is equal to 6. If you are still not convinced, let's do 8 minus 2 and see whether we actually get 6 or not. So how do we do 8 minus 2? Using finger marks. I start with the number after 2 and go till 8. So I start with 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to go till 8. And now I need to count how many finger marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 finger marks, which is what we have here. So isn't it magical, right? So to get this number, you need to add these two numbers, provided you have a subtraction sign here. So when you have something and you take away a number and you get another number, you need to add these two. So can you try out this one on your own and see if you actually get it correct? So we have a number, a hidden number. Minus 4 is equal to 8. And I need to find this number. So what will I do? I'll add 4 and 8. So let us add 4 and 8 using finger marks. So first I will count 4 finger marks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next I'll count 8 finger marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I need to count how many finger marks are there in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 finger marks are there in total. So this number will be 12. 12 minus 4 is equal to 8. So why don't you subtract 12 and 4? That is, why don't you subtract 4 and 4 from 12 and see whether you get 8? Let's do that. We will start after 4. So from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we reach till 12. Now I count how many finger marks have I counted here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is what we have here? 8. So this is the correct answer. So isn't it magical? Now in this case, once you give the answer, you can also check whether you are right or not. So isn't it magical? Well, yes, this is the magic of numbers. So try out some more questions of this type, and this time check the answers yourselves whether you got them all correct or not. If you like this video, then subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all the learning resources as per CBSE, ICSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures on maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve the slightest of your doubts. And that's not all. You can also win exciting prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it is rewarding too. So register for free now.